we have another round of applause for our team. We could not have the ACG Cincinnati Cup without our sponsors. So we want to definitely thank KeyBank, our gold sponsor, Keating Youth Union CleCamp, our award sponsor, and then also Comstock Advisors, our recruiting sponsor tonight. So round of applause for our sponsors. With that, please feel free to go back to the advertisers and the bar and the foyer. We will come back in here at 6:30 precisely for the closing and ranking the winners. Thank you.
I'll take a picture
Okay. Well, we apologize for the delay, but it was very, very close, so we needed the extra time for deliberation. So without a doubt, everyone knows this is the third annual ACG Cincinnati Cup, but this has been the closest that we've had in each of 3 years. And when I say close, I, in my spreadsheet, had to pull out the decimal points a little bit further. So extremely, extremely close. But to all three teams, and really to all of the students that participated this year, we definitely want to thank you. We think that this is a great opportunity for you to showcase your skills, your knowledge, and your abilities. And we hope that you have found it to be a really productive use of your time. I know you've had several late nights and a lot of time maybe away from your studies, away from your family, away from your work. So we commend you for taking the effort, taking the time to participate. So round of applause for us. And really, a big part of this competition is the interaction between the Association for Corporate Growth and the universities. And this is not a competition that the universities have to participate in. So it is very enthusiastic for us. We're very excited about the fact that University of Cincinnati, Xavier University, and Miami University wanted to participate and wanted to have their students involved once again this year. So we would definitely be remiss if we didn't acknowledge a couple of very key individuals, and unfortunately we won't list everybody. But at Miami University, thank you, Mr. Brad Bays, for your leadership and direction. At the University of Cincinnati, thank you, Donna Clary. Teresa Sami-Hans was the MBA advisor who led the charge, who unfortunately fell and broke her elbow today. But thank you to Jim Bush as well for leading. This is our second year having a competition, the final round at the Kingsgate Marriott, and this is a perfect venue, so we definitely want to thank the staff of the Kingsgate Marriott, and thank you again, Donna Clary, for all your extra assistance in putting this together. Really, the folks that keep us all in line and make sure all the details have been taken care of and looked into are the folks from Advanced Management's Concepts. They are the heart and soul behind the ACG. So thank you to Fred Young and to Patty Mooslaw for your support. So for those of you who were not able to join us at the very beginning, I do want to introduce our final round judges once again because they were an instrumental part of making sure that we selected the proper team. So we have Mr. Jim Whitaker. Jim is a partner at the law firm of Keating, Muthing, and Clekamp. Please hold your applause till the end. We'll go all the way through. We have Mr. John Dill. John is the CFO of Ampac Packaging. Mr. Pat Burke, who is a CPA and an attorney, and he's the managing partner of Burke and Schindler CPA firm. Mrs. Chrissy Barr. Chrissy is the president and founder of Barr Corporate Success, and also the author of a new book, Plugged, that has just come out, and you will see and hear more about it as she's getting excellent press in the country these days. And Mr. Gene Fugate. Gene is the city president for KeyBank, and then also Mr. Rick Schluter. Rick is the president and founder of Comstock Advisors. And for the students that are here, I'm sure that you all appreciate the extra time that Rick has put into the program. Rick and his colleague Nick Sipniewski hold a evaluation seminar at the beginning of the program, and they voluntarily spend a few hours after their work is done making sure that the students have at least an introduction to valuations. And as you can all see, evaluations are a big cornerstone to a lot of the M&A work that is done. So with that, I do, of course, want to thank our sponsors again. KeyBank is our gold sponsor. Keating, Muthing, and Clekamp as our award sponsor for the ACG Cup Award. And also Comstock Advisors again, thank you for being our recruiting sponsor. So with that, I will pass the mic over to Tom Anthony for a couple of acknowledgments, and then we'll get into the big announcement that everyone is waiting for. So, Tom?
Thanks, Eric. Well, I don't want to delay this anymore, but the team should all come up to the podium, please. If you would join us up here behind the judges, all three teams, please come on up. We'd like to recognize and thank you for the great job. I know each of you put in a tremendous amount of time and effort. And you all should know, ACG is a worldwide organization. We've got 12,000 members worldwide. And there are teams all over the world who have done this. But I think it's fair to say these three teams have done as well or better than anybody. Bodie Miller won the giant slalom, over a 1.5 mile course by 21 inches. NASCAR racers go 500 miles and they win a race by a couple of feet. It's a similar kind of race we had here today. It was just tremendous. And all participants should feel very proud about what you did in putting your answers together, responding to the challenging questions from the judges. I mean, I was sitting there over there talking to Eric, but holy smokes, I'm low and fast. And you were terrific. Great on your feet, great with the analytical presentations. The numbers were excellent. It was really terrific and way beyond MBA level work. I mean, you're talking about people who, provided answers today that were, at the third, fourth level of people in corporate America. So feel good about what happens here. Everybody wins, everybody gets some scholarship dollars. So, I'd like to thank the committee. Obviously, Eric Hassel led the committee, Andy Sathi with MCF Capital Advisors, Joe Munker with Von Lehman, Brett Rippey with Rippey and Kingston Capital Advisors, Brad Schwartz with Barnes Denning, Dick Schmalzel with Graydon Head, Dave Jackson, fifth third. Okay. Mike McGrady with my firm, Frost Brown Todd, Mark Reuter with Keating. So, thanks to all of you. And now our gold sponsor, Gene Fugate and KeyBank, will make the presentation of the winner. But you're all winners. Please understand that. And this was razor thin close. Gene?
What Eric and Tom did not say is what the real prize here is the ability to host next year. That's why it's been here the last 2 years, is because, and I've been a judge in all of the contests, and again, I can echo, this was really, really close. But I really look forward next year to driving to Oxford to join
For those of you who can't see, it's a check for $5,000
that concludes our program, and next year, we will definitely be having the 2011 ACG Cup. And one of the things I really want to impress upon all of you is the fact that this program started in 2006 in Los Angeles with one chapter and 4 universities. 4 years later, now in 2010, there are 26 participating chapters, so 26 cities across the country and 96 universities. If we look at the 96 universities, about 60% of the top 20 MBA programs are among the 96. So this is a big program that is spreading across the country, and we are hopeful that our economic situation turns around so that we can have a national ACG Cup where the top team from each chapter will advance on to the Intergrowth Conference. So that is in our future. Don't know if it'll be 2011 or 2012, but that is something we are looking forward to, so we can take Cincinnati across the country and represent for our region. So once again, thank you to everyone for coming. We had a packed room. We do have our networking reception open until 7:30, so please enjoy the activities in the bar. And again, thank you for coming. Have a great night.